Burb song. All of the dreams. Why, how does it mean when the rhythm is glad? There is nothing to be sad. Danger and dance, clapping the hands when we out into space on the planet of the bass. Life ain't never die. Women are my favorite guy. Sex. I'm wanting more. Tell the world. Stop the world. Stop the war. Boom. Hear the bass go boom. Cyber systems overload. Everybody movement. That's a song. The young kids love it. They dance. They gyrate. Terpsichoreally. They twist and frug. Oh, good morning. Happy Monday, Junior. Going to the bus stop. Allegedly, the bus is breathing heavy. And then it will be coming. That's a little waka joke for y'alls. How are you? Long weekend here in Boston, Massachusetts. The city shuts down on Monday, on Marathon Monday, what we know as Patriots Day. Did you have a good weekend? I did. How are you? Welcome to Live and Learn, the morning gratitude show here, where we take a little slice of our time and to show gratitude, to learn how to harvest it and cultivate it and make it a positive, transformative force in our day-to-day lives. I'm a little off today. I really am. It's 50 degrees Fahrenheit, 4:51 a.m. That's 9 minutes before the big hour of 5 o'clock. Oh, boy. Let me shake out my left thigh here and my right thigh here. I wish I could call in sick. I can't, or I shan't, because, well, I could, but I would lose you can't call in sick the day before or after a holiday because you don't get paid for it. There are like too many people that have taken advantage of the system. I have a sob story. I'll share it. Don't worry. It's coming. It's not that bad. It's just more of a reminder that, always something there to remind me. I was born to love you. I start off my daily gratitude list with my patented, reliable foundation method. It's when I got the idea for the gratitude list, it did not come with instructions. There was no model. I did not know. So I just went with my gut feeling. I used the force. And it's made a big difference. I've been doing the gratitude list for 5 years now. I start off my gratitude list with my foundation. I am grateful for my family, my friends, my faith, my freedom, my health, my union job, a good night's sleep, a solid breakfast. The peace that comes from being a single man and my struggle of sobriety. Its peaks and its valleys and its wins and its losses. And this road of mine. And, boy. Did you have a good weekend? We had a long weekend here in Boston. So Saturday, I'm on Wes is Thinking Critical. And Saturday night, I was on Bandito Bane's birthday cast. That was nice. And then Sunday, I shot an episode of my pop culture show in the morning to be released in the afternoon because I had family. It was Sunday dinner. It was Easter Sunday. So I went to, my original first best friend's home. and hung out with his mom, who is like my surrogate mom. His mom and my mom are best friends. And it was really nice. It was really nice. It was. I'm still degossing all of my stress and anxiety. And then yesterday, Marathon Monday, I had some really solid, awesome plans that mostly panned out. And then, reality smacks me in the face. Every Marathon Monday and Patriots Day is the celebration of the beginning of the Revolutionary War in 1776. The shot heard around the world and conquered in Lexington. Paul Revere's Midnight Ride. The British are coming, 2 arms, 2 arms. 1 if by land, 2 if by sea. I think that's how it goes. The lamps that were in the old North Church to signal and to get ready the militia to defend our homeland against our oppressors. Oh my gosh, the postmodernists are right. I don't know. Oh boy, I am, wow, okay, so Marathon Monday in Boston, Massachusetts. It's no joke. I'll have to look it up on Grok, but how many people come to Boston? And how the route of the marathon kind of captures the city. There's no way to get crosstown because there's the marathon route. And there's gotta be an extra million people in town. So they're encouraged to take public transit. And I had tickets to go see the Red Sox game. Red Sox play every year, I think since 1963, a Marathon Monday game at 11 a.m. It's an 11 a.m. start. So so if it does not go into extra innings, the game usually gets out about 2 o'clock. It's because the marathon goes right through Kenmore Square in Fenway Park's neighborhood. Fenway Park. And it was overcrowded on the subway yesterday. And it's good to know that it still exists to me, and I still have to take care and get shit taken care of. And it was a weird day because it was like, you can't bring a backpack. Here comes the bus. Bus. You can't bring a backpack unless you're, identify as a woman. Bus. Here we go. Bus. Good morning. Thank you, sir. So on the way to the game, it's like overcrowded and it's very slow. And so it feels like we're trapped between stations because we're like, it's traffic ahead, and I was kind of mildly triggered into a small panic attack on the way to the game. And by the time I get there, I meet my buddy Thomas Gilkey and our party. Great seats, club seats, amazing seats. Good morning. And we're in the club lounge. Great seats. What a beautiful day for a baseball game. What a beautiful day to be outside. But I was diagnosed with PTSD by a doctor in 2020. Because it's no joke. I get panic attacks and anxiety attacks, and that kind of has been a big thing in my life. Thank you so much. Drive safe. Oh. So, did you just see me pick my nose? That wasn't really a pick, you know what I mean? You pick it, you flick it. Yeah, it's a little rainy today. It should get up to about in the 70s. I'm still shaking it off.
You talk with family, right? In
Yeah.
your country?
Uh-huh.
Where you come from?
Oh, here in Boston.
Oh, no, but your country,
Oh, Ireland.
Ireland.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's why over there is night time.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Good. Okay, you're talking.
That's okay. They're like, oh wow, you made friends.
Yeah.
Oh boy, you've been taking the bus a long time.
Yeah.
You might have known my mother. Her name was Maureen. She was like your height.
Yeah.
Sometimes red hair, and then she had white hair. And she
Yeah.
worked at. She took the tea every morning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She go to work?
Yeah.
Okay.
You hear that? That's the Autism Awareness Month ad. This is the chick from marketing. And they think this is a good idea. And very few people I'm the asshole for saying like, oh my God, this is like you have captured us. You are torturing us with this loud sound. It's the train platform. So yeah, and the club seats are open air and they're up a little. They're really elevated. So I was actually like bowled over by a sense of vertigo. It was really weird. And then there's just so many people. I was so overstimulated. There were so many people. There was very loud people behind us, and this must be my karma, because I'm a loud, obnoxious person myself, and especially at games and sporting events. You know, it's probably my karma for having a lousy impact on people all these years. And a foul ball came like really, really close to clobbering us. It was not really clobber, but you know, it was more like heads up. And that happened. So I got a full-blown panic attack at the ball game on Marathon Monday. It's 5:02 a.m. Charlie card, T-Pass, coffee. Go. All right. Oh boy. Yeah, I felt so bad because, you know, here I am. I make plans with my buddy Thomas Gilkey. The Gilk Man Returns. You know him from the YouTubes. He's a really nice guy. I met him through my YouTube spheres. We've been hanging out for about 3 years now. I only get to see him a few times a year. Oh, it's time for I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So, by the third inning, I had to make my regrets and leave the game. It was terrible. I felt better leaving the stadium. I felt better walking around and inhaling the fresh air. I felt, but I had to take the subway home. The overcrowded, slow subway. And so I get back on the subway, and I literally feel like it's not a heart attack. I don't have chest pains. My arm isn't feeling numb, or I don't feel that shooting pain that you're supposed to, to feel in your left arm. But my heart was going a mile a minute. I literally felt like, am I going crazy? And I know I must have contributed to this somehow, on Easter Sunday at Brian's place, God bless you, Brian. I had, about maybe 4 or 5 beers. It was nice, chilling out Easter Sunday with my best friend. My original, #1 best friend, my first best friend in the world. It was really nice. And like I said, I struggle with my sobriety, and having more than 2 beers, it does have some kind of impact on me. And I am more prone to panic anxiety if I drink the night before. These are correlations I'm just beginning to really wrap my head around. So I know that I must have contributed to this somehow. And I ate a gummy, just a gummy and a half, 7.5 milligrams of low dosage cannabis sativa, my brand. I'm used to, and it's 11 o'clock in the morning, and the game begins. So by 11:15, I have a tall boy of Miller Lite in my hand I'm sipping on. And we're enjoying the wonderful buffet at the Aura Lounge at the club section. It's pretty good. And it was so it's just what was my trigger? I think it was coming in and being slightly triggered. So I was already in that, place good morning, where it was easy to, let's see what time this looks fine. Easy to incite one. I don't know, but what I did not bring my bag, because you can't bring your bag into the stadium, and I decided to make the conscious choice to chance it. Got burned on it too. But I did not bring my panic pills. Why? Because I wanted to have 2 beers at the game. You don't drink on top of those things. It's bad. And I definitely needed my panic pills. Oh boy. And live and learn. Live and learn, huh? And so I made it to the green line, to my exchange to the red line at Park Street Station. Where I got out of the T and I walked from Park Street to South Station. It takes about 10 minutes, but I needed, once again, fresh air, footsteps, feeling in control maybe. But it was the fresh air, it was being able to move, and that was the best thing for it. Was fresh air and to walk. I almost walked to Broadway Station, and I was planning on, if all else fails, to walk to Andrew or even to JFK Mass, however long it takes. It doesn't, just what matters most was not having a panic attack on the subway. I thought about calling for medical assistance. I thought about calling 911. But I was fighting with myself. There's a rational argument going on in my self-talk, being like, listen, how is it going to help having a meltdown? How is it going to help calling 911? Everything is okay. You're gonna be okay. Everything's going to be fine. Let's just get home. However long it takes. Like one foot in front of the other. Take breaks. Alright, let's get upstairs. So I got back on the subway at South Station. I could have taken the commuter train too. And it would have given me the illusion of like sunlight and like being above ground. It cost $6.50. It's a less time, but it wasn't coming for another half an hour. So buttons. So I stay on the train until I get on the Red Line subway at South Station, and I get out at JFK UMass, which is an outdoor station, and where I'm able to get some fresh air and to breathe fresh air, get some, just not be trapped inside of a subway car. And I decided, it's because there's no stops between JFK, UMass, and North Quincy. It's like a 10-minute ride over the Neponset Bridge, and when you get to North Quincy, you can do that again, and you can leapfrog your way home. Or you can even get out at North Quincy and walk if you wanted to. You got this, Eric. You're going to do it. You're going to get yourself home. You're going to be okay. Just breathe. Concentrate on good things. Don't get... So I kept my mind space positive. I kept my self-talk positive. I kind of worked my way through it. It was so hard. It was so difficult getting home. And so I just decided to stay on the train and get home. I took it all the way here to Quincy Adams because the bus wasn't coming for 20 minutes. So I was like, no, you're probably better off walking. I could have walked from Quincy Center as well. But I did it. It took over an hour. I got home. Where I did not collapse. And I took a nap for about 15 or 20 minutes. But it's what I needed. I need some... Having these panic attacks are very physically exhausting and draining. You sweat out. You get weak. It's like, I feel like I want to pass out or take a nap. I wanted to go to sleep. I wanted to take a nap. I was thinking maybe you can get out at Andrew and walk to the park that I grew up, across the street from. Grab a friggin' baseball bench and take a nap. Maybe no one will mess with you. Yeah. Like still, you're in a city. Don't fall asleep on the train. You're gonna get mugged. Be smart about things. And being like alone on the subway in the city, like in distress too. I hope you just make yourself a mark. Seriously. So that was my adventure yesterday. I got home about 2 o'clock, maybe about 1:30 or 2 o'clock. I took a quick nap, a shower, and all I wanted to do was go back to sleep. And I was like, no, you can't do that because you'll ruin your sleep pattern. So I stayed up till bedtime. And went to bed at a normal hour and tried to get to sleep. It was really hard to get to sleep too. You know how tired I was. I was so tired. And but it was like, I think I fell asleep about 8:30 p.m. and basically slept through the night. But I woke up exhausted. Still feeling it, and I'm like, I'm going to be fine. But it was just, what a journey. I'm so blessed and grateful that I have the tools I need to weather such shit, to weather these things. Yeah, of course I popped some pills when I got home, yes. I'm grateful for my doctors. I'm grateful for my outreach. I'm grateful for Thomas Gilkey, my friend. And, I've disappointed him a few times, and I'm sorry. But I'm like very limited as a person now. PTSD is a legitimate disability. And I have to wrap my head around the fact that I have a disability now. And I'm technically disabled. And how embarrassing it is. And how much shame I feel. And how hard it is. And how much effort it takes to cope. I don't have answers. All I have are more questions. Well, I do have a couple of answers for my condition. But, I should have... But even if I brought my pills with me, I would have to have waited an hour and a half. Because you don't want to mix pills and alcohol. Not when you're on the subway. You're going to pass out. That's a go. You're going to Mickey Finn yourself. But yeah, I still have it. PTSD. I still suffer from panic attacks and anxiety. It's life-changing. It's tough. I face it alone. But still, I have to persist and get up and go to work. And that's about it. I'm okay though. I really am. But live and learn. Really. And I'm blessed and grateful for that wisdom itself too. All right, let's wrap it up. God bless. Namaste. Good luck. Have a great morning. Hope you enjoyed your long weekend. I did as much as I could. I had a lot to be grateful for. And I'm very grateful that I came through this last panic attack okay. Yeah, I am blessed and grateful that I have the resources and the wherewithal to weather and suffer this disability. It's life-changing. God bless. Namaste. Good luck. Have a great day. All right.